It's Judgment Day for my cheap Ferrari, my 1995 Ferrari F355 6-speed Spider that I traded my NSX for plus some cash. Well, a lot of cash. It really was a huge gamble. As I bought this car non-running, since the previous owner said that he heard a big pop, saw a big plume of smoke, and then when he popped the hood, there was coolant just seeping everywhere. And he had it towed back to his garage, and he just had left it there ever since. I picked up this car a few months later, hoping it was just a hose, but it could have been a ruined engine. Thankfully, I appear to be right, as one of the hoses on this boot thingy on a heat exchanger burst. I'm even more thankful that it's easy to access, as many things to repair on this Ferrari require taking the engine out, and I didn't want to do that, obviously. So the wizard ordered a replacement set of boots for this heat exchanger, which looks like they came out of a Madonna fashion catalog, and no, you can't get them from AutoZone or pull them out of a F-150 out of the junkyard. They are pretty specific. The parts actually arrived today, so we're going to swap out these boots. I'll help, a little bit, but today is really going to focus on the wizard's amazing wrenching skills. Nobody has ever seen him wrench at his true peak mechanical wizardry, so you all are in for a treat.
Since the burst hose isn't possible to reach with the coolant reservoir in the way, the first step is to move the tank. With the tank out of the way, you can easily see the culprit. Notice the bulging, busted hose, but also in the way is the throttle, so out it goes.
Wizard. It's a throttle!
It was in the car and now it's in your hand.
Now we can finally access the hoses in the heat exchanger, which come off after loosening a few clamps. That is, unless you're the car wizard.
Whoa!
There's the boot that split.
Wizard. Oh yeah, look at that. That's not good.
That doesn't make you first on race day.
Oh. Why would you have a heat exchanger set up like this versus like a normal oil cooler that's like a little radiator?
Well, this is called a water to oil cooler. Sometimes they have one that are air to oil or whatever. This just sits in the valley and hot oil goes through the heat exchanger and then coolant comes through to take the heat off the oil and send the cooled oil back into the motor.
Huh. And I guess it would probably warm the oil up quicker, right?
They'd probably warm up similar to the oil and the antifreeze. Little different, but not a whole lot.
And is there a benefit to having it this way versus a normal little radiators and oil cooler?
Probably conserve space so you don't have extra pieces hanging out here. They just put it down in the V and compact.
I imagine it cools better though with coolant versus air. Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh well. Well, it broke and now we're going to put it back together, and then the moment of truth, if this thing is actually a running, driving Ferrari and I've just made out like a bandit. So, more wizard action.
Let's do it.
Wizard! Wow, that was really easy.
Well,
no sweat at all, huh?
No sweat at all.
Huh.
Not for a wizard, anyway.
Okay, wizard. So, what's next? You've got a little explosive valve thingy on there.
We're going to pull a vacuum on the whole cooling system and remove all the air out so we don't get bubbles trapped in the heads or anything like that. Then we're going to use the vacuum to pull antifreeze into the system and it'll be purged air-free.
So you can't use your hands this time, you actually have to hook up a machine.
Yeah, I have to actually do some manual labor this time.
I see, I see.
This is where I earn my pay, actually do some work.
Very nice. And then I can maybe drive it?
I think we'll be able to drive it today. I think Halstead's going to hear the howl of a flat-plane Ferrari V8 today.
Oh, mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mamma mia. Ready?
Yeah.
We'll let it warm up and check the level. Ferrari. Whoa. Thank you. Yeah, just got it running. Okay. Okay. I'm driving my Ferrari. Holy moly. Now I gotta watch this temperature gauge like a hawk. Holding steady. Good car. Oh. Oh. No way. No freaking way. No way. I'm speechless. All right, seems to be holding its temperature pretty well. I'm gonna hit a 55 zone and give it a mid throttle, just halfway. Nothing too crazy. Oh my God. All right, downshift in a second. This gated shifter is amazing. All right. No way. The hell, but I can't talk. It works. You have got to be kidding me. Listen to that. Holy Moses. Okay. It's like having your own personal Pavarotti. Holy schnockers. And the temperature's still holding steady. Don't worry, guys. I am paying attention to it. What? What? Okay, gotta work on closing my mouth when I drive this thing. I actually didn't screw up for a change. This is the first time on the history of my YouTube channel that I did something right. I did something smart. I'm not looking like a complete idiot in front of all of you. Oh, yes! So for only around $600, my Ferrari now has a clean bill of health. I get to take it home, guys. I feel like I'm in some kind of fantasy land, as this never happens. So I can drop the top and spend the entire drive home listening to this glorious exhaust note singing away. This might be the best day of my life. Well, other than the birth of my daughter. Maybe. No, the birth's better. But stay tuned, as once I get a few days of driving under my belt with this car, I'm going to give my impressions of what it's like to own the cheapest Ferrari F355 in the USA. I can't believe I'm saying that. Thank you for watching.